So yes, I am very embarrassed about my bedroom at the moment. It's been an overflow room, I guess, for other rooms that I've been doing up, things I don't know what I want to do with. I think I'll just put it in my bedroom, and it started really adding up. And the bedroom was going to be the last thing I did in the house, but it's just got to the point where I really need to do something with this and make some tough decisions and pretty much throw a lot of stuff out. I have been cleaning up and organising a lot within all of the wardrobes. So this was just in the laundry. How on earth all this stuff fitted in the laundry cupboard, I have no idea, but it sort of is a nice feeling to start cleaning up. It looks really bad, the process, but once it's all done, it's just a really nice feeling that everything has been organised and what you don't need has been either given away or thrown out. It's Danny here from Our Humble Home, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video I'm going to be concentrating on my bedroom, and it will be a few parts to this because I bought some furniture for this room, and the first thing I'm going to be doing over is the bed. And now you can see look at the slats, the size of the slats. I actually measured them. They're 13 centimeters wide, and these slats are amazing. Bought this bed for $50 over a year ago, and David put it up, and I said to him, don't put it up, I want to take it outside and paint it. When he put it up, I sort of gave up a little bit and thought, oh, I've got to undo it and take it apart and take it outside to paint it, and I never got around to it. But I'll be doing this, bedside tables and a dresser, and this will all be part of this bedroom cleanup and makeover. So this is a beautiful bed. We bought it for $50, and the lady said that they had paid quite a lot for this bed, and it was quite old. As you can sort of see, it's dated. Those sort of turned wooden carved sides on it aren't really what's in vogue today. It's more of a streamlined look. But what I'm going to be doing is painting this and doing a pretty feature, adding a pretty feature to it as well. But the first step, of course, is cleaning. And there are a lot of, actually when I first bought it, I never cleaned it. Sort of disgusting, but I think I might have wiped it over, but I never really cleaned it properly. And there's lots of little crevices and nooks and crannies that the dust has settled into. And I had to get a kebab skewer out just to get into all of the little parts. And I found a lot of gross dirt and things that I don't even want to imagine what it is, but it looks like hair and stuff. You always come across stickers and things that you've got to peel off. Some stickers come off really easy. This one did, and I was just able to wet it and it sort of disintegrated. But there are other stickers that were a bit harder to get off. I just found when I was cleaning, there's all of these. I don't know whether some kids have put them there, but there's all the little stickers here, which is great. I always love getting stickers off. Yeah, and they're quite sticky too, so they're not coming off neatly. So I'm gonna have to scrub those. Oh well. I think I ended up painting over that because I couldn't get it all off. I just couldn't be bothered. I thought, well, no one's going to see it anyway. That's the back of the bed that faces the wall. Cleaning is a bit tedious, so I'm going over it just with dishwashing liquid and like a rough sort of scouring pad and cleaning it off, and I will wipe all of the soap suds off, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of a scuff sand. I wasn't actually going to scuff sand this because the primer I've got is a maximum adhesive primer, and it will adhere to anything really and help your paint adhere to anything. I just noticed though the top of these round posts here were quite waxy. Some of them looked really waxy and shiny, and I thought, well, I bet you just give it a light sand, and then I thought I may as well just go over it lightly and sand the rest as well. I don't have to sand in the panels here because I have an idea for that, and I won't need to sand in there. So this is what a scuff sand does, just takes the top surface off and scars it a little bit. It seems unnecessary, I guess, to clean and then have to clean again after scuff sanding. I always thought, what's the point of that? But watching some other furniture flippers, they say, you know, if the piece is ultra dirty and you're just sanding it, then you're going to be sanding the dirt and damaging the wood. So clean it first lightly and then sand, then clean it again just to take off all of the dust. So this is my idea for a little feature on the bed to make it extra special, and I'm using this paintable wallpaper. It's like a 3D textured wallpaper, and if you've watched any of my other videos you will have seen that I have used this before, and it just looks so pretty on the furniture makeovers that I've done, and I think it will look so pretty on this bed because what it tends to do is sort of makes your piece look a bit like the wood has been carved. Once it's all painted and it's all one, it looks like the wood has been carved, and I think it looks extra pretty. And it's just an extra feature. I thought when I bought the bed, I thought, oh, that would be perfect, this wallpaper for there. So that's what I did. I cut all the pieces out. I measured them, but still that piece was a little bit big, so I had to recut that. And I just apply it with PVA glue, making sure I get up into all of the corners and sides so they stick down properly. So I think even now it's starting to look better and come together. You can sort of see what it will look like once it's painted. I didn't take this bed out, obviously. I'm in my bedroom to paint it. I didn't want to pull it all apart. And I was really worried about that actually, because when I paint, I get paint everywhere. I'm such a klutz. I stand in it, I drip it, and I'm thinking the carpet's going to be wrecked. But I was ultra careful. I actually saved the plastic that the mattress came in, that was wrapped in. I saved that, and that's a good tip. If you buy any mattresses or anything that's protected or covered in plastic, just keep the plastic, and they make good drop sheets. But I also put like old sheets on top of it, so it was a bit easier and not as noisy to walk on as well, and that would maybe absorb paint if I did drop any paint. But I'm just applying this adhesive primer to the piece. This was really good. This didn't bleed through at all, and this adhesive primer is really great, and it helps the paint to stick. I'm just doing a bit of a scratch test to make sure that the primer is not going to come off and it's firmly adhered to the wood. Now it's time to paint. I'm just giving it a good stir, but this is what I'm using, and we bought a 15 litre bucket of paint, and because we were painting the cabin and we weren't sure how much we needed, but I've painted so much with what's been left over. I've painted rooms, I've painted beds, I'll be painting even more rooms with this, so it was extra good value, plus on top of that the cabin inside. So this is just a house paint, like a wall paint, and that's all I ever use for my furniture makeovers, and they come up really well. So I did 2 coats of primer, and I'll be doing another 2 coats of paint on top of that. So this morning I got up early. I took out the side tables. I cleaned this back wall here and just the sides. There were so many cobwebs up there and so much dust. I was intending to paint it. I thought I might, but it's come up nice and clean. I think putting white furniture in a room too automatically brightens things up as well. So by the time the bedside tables and the bed and everything is, you know, in properly, it will be all fine. I've got rid of all of the drop sheets and I've given it like a bit of a vacuum. So now what I'm going to do today is the windows. I'm going to replace the blinds we had there with some pretty sheer white curtains. Maybe put a little decorative plants in the middle there, and opening the curtains, I figure I might be able to sort of tie them with a ribbon onto the side bedpost. We'll just see what that looks like. Just something different in here, something pretty and white and floral. Sort of been inspired by George's cabin. she's put those sort of sheer curtains in there as well, and they look really nice. But I really am loving this wallpaper that I put in. I mean, it doesn't jump out at you, but it's just so pretty. It looks like carved wood, like the wood's been carved. And I've used it on so many other furniture makeovers and it's come up really well also. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I might even buy curtains for here for today. I've got to finish cleaning the rest of the walls, but if I buy the curtains for there, paint the bedsides, and then I can deal with this. Get rid of that. I want to paint this dresser and move all of this around, throw pretty much everything out there. So I'll be putting some new bedding on the bed. I'm just from Kmart, very affordable, all of this. So cotton covered pillows, so they're high profile ones because I like a bit of height. So I got 4 of those. This Duna insert was only $10, which is really good. It's like low warmth though, but I'm thinking, you know, even if you bought another one and put 2 in during winter, that might be good. This was reduced to $16. It's a queen quilt cover, and to be honest, I got this because I didn't think I was doing up the bed. I thought, oh, this will do until I do up the bed and get a nice new one, because I wanted something a little bit different. But that should be pretty. It'll be fine. And I got just a fitted sheet. I don't need a loose sheet on the top, and 2 other pillowcases because that only came with 2 pillowcases and I've got 4 pillows. and I'm really pleased with it. And I also managed to put up the curtains, the sheer curtains at the back window and also on the doors, and I think they look really pretty too. So in coming videos I will be doing, or the next video I'll be doing the bedside tables, and after that will be the dresser, and then maybe a few more accessories in a video after that, and then I will show you the whole room finished and completed, and boy, it is a transformation, that's for sure. Well, I think that's all for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you come back to see the other furniture makeovers I do for this room. I hope you all have a great week and stay safe. Bye for now. Will be nice and fresh and usable, but I need a bed for it and I didn't want to buy new ones. You can pay so much, and if you don't pay a lot for a bed, then the quality you are getting isn't very good, and especially with slat beds. I've bought slat beds in the past